To show the power in saying no. Everybody can benefit from understanding why saying no is important to do in life. Humans are inclined to want to say yes in situations, whether it's to not let someone down, or not let themselves down. It can be extremely hard to say no, but doing so more often provides significant benefits to your overall mental health, such as setting boundaries and other behavioral standards. Here are some ways you can learn to say no, while understanding just how important it is. Why we say yes. Perhaps the best way to explore why saying no is important is to analyze the reasons we so often say yes. 1. Avoiding confrontation. Very few people enjoy confrontation. When we feel as if saying no will put more pressure or tension on us, we tend to say yes to prevent those feelings. 2. Pleasing others. Think of a yes man, someone who all too often says yes to seemingly please another person. Most of us do this to a lesser extent, because people generally want to help the interests of others. 3. Fear of missing out, FOMO. FOMO is very much a real thing, and when we feel as if saying no will prevent us from experiencing something we perceive others will, saying yes feels like the only natural option. 4. Compulsivity. Sometimes people feel naturally compelled to overdo it, and say yes to any situation out of a compulsive nature. Power of saying no. The power of saying no really comes down to the effects it has on our brain. When we say no more often, we shift the way our brain thinks and reacts to situations, allowing us more ability to make decisions for ourselves. This has a tremendous effect on our mental health, as it allows us to value ourselves more. It also helps us prioritize ourselves, and can even lead us to new opportunities that wouldn't have been achievable by saying yes. It also allows us to set boundaries. Since boundaries in mental health treatment are ever so critical, saying no allows us to develop the necessary skills and tips for setting boundaries ahead of time. Learn to say no. Even if we begin to implement these thought processes into our mindsets, we will still find ourselves in numerous situations where saying yes is the better decision. So how do we know exactly when to say no? How do we know if it feels right or wrong? When we learn to say no, we must ask ourselves certain questions about the situation. Will saying yes prevent me from focusing on something that's more important? Will saying yes make me even more tired or burnt out? These questions give us the framework for when it's finally time to say no. Other tips that are recommended to help you learn to say no include: rehearse. Ask yourself these questions, and rehearse the way you wish to convey your point. Be honest. There is never a need to lie about why you are saying no. Offer alternatives. Sometimes providing another way to go about something can help prevent you from saying yes. Do not rush. You don't need to say no to everything, but give yourself time to think through the consequences of committing, and then properly give a response. Your mental health is key. With more light now shed on why saying no is important, it's time to prioritize your mental health. Setting boundaries in life can protect your mental health and provide you with ways to combat certain negatives in a more productive manner. But if you believe your mental health may need help prioritizing, consider Synergy Health Programs as your leading comprehensive mental health care provider. We understand the importance of prioritizing our mental health, and we offer comprehensive, outpatient behavioral health services for any individual. To learn more about how we can provide the mental health services for you, don't hesitate to contact us today. Like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel.